Hi fellow entrepreneurs, welcome back to Evans Movers channel, the channel of entrepreneurs. If you are new here, kindly subscribe, press the like button and even share with a friend. It is a beautiful thing you can do. Well, today we want to discuss a very interesting subject. I have received many calls, many text messages. People are asking me, oh, how will I know that I am an entrepreneur? Oh, how will I know that my son is an entrepreneur? Oh, how will I know that my daughter is an entrepreneur? Oh, how will I know that my husband is an entrepreneur? Oh, how will I know that my wife is an entrepreneur? Stay tuned. We want to discuss characteristics of an entrepreneur. Well, as we have mentioned, we want to discuss characteristics of an entrepreneur. In this video alone, we want to discuss some 3 characteristics of an entrepreneur. Number 1, an entrepreneur is restless and control freak. What does that mean? I'll give you an illustration. You've seen many people after setting up a business, they call friends, they sit down and party. It's like they have achieved something. That is not an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, after setting that business, he thinks of what is next. Which step should I take? An entrepreneur is control freak. What does that mean? Again, you've seen those people who, after setting a business, they hire the experts. They may bring in the manager, they bring in the secretary, they bring in the accountant and everybody, and they want these people to now run the business. They go, relax, sit back, and now watch them run the business. That is not an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur may have hired these experts to help him run the business, but he's still in control of his business. He's steering the business. He wants to see what challenges this business is experiencing, how do we solve them, where are we going, where will we be in next few months. That is an entrepreneur. Takes full control of his business. Number 2, an entrepreneur is not a man of the crowd. What does it mean? You also have seen people bring business ideas together and they may say, no, I have tried that, didn't work. So and so tried that, didn't work, and it is not a good idea. And now they just discard it like that. An entrepreneur does not do that. He doesn't move with the crowd. He doesn't do the thing that the crowds do. He is someone who stops, checks the things from a very different point of view, looks into it, and sees how, to see how to set the idea and see it through running. So an entrepreneur doesn't move with the crowd. He checks things from a different perspective and takes up the challenge. Number 3, an entrepreneur is an introverted person. It's a personality. We have the extroverted and introverted. The extroverted people, they talk a lot, they meet a lot of people, they go with the group, with the crowd. But an entrepreneur is a lone man. He sits down, he learns a lot, and he listens a lot. So he will listen to people when they talk. Perhaps they may say about things about problems that they may be experiencing in their businesses, and then an introverted person will sit down, try to check on how to solve that problem, do some research and so on and so forth. So if you see somebody who is just a quiet person sitting there alone, trying to do some research, listens a lot, tries to get ideas on some things, that is a good sign of an entrepreneur. Did you catch that? We have just discussed 3 characteristics of an entrepreneur. Number 1, an entrepreneur is restless and control freak. Takes charge of his business. Number 2, We've seen that an entrepreneur is not a man of the crowd. He doesn't move with the crowd. He stops and looks things from a different angle. And number 3, an entrepreneur is introverted person. It's a good personality to have. So if you see those characteristics, those signs in a person, know that that one is an entrepreneur. Thank you. Stay tuned for more videos on entrepreneurship. If you have anything you would like to share with us, if you have any idea, any sign of an entrepreneur, reach us through this line, comment below, we'll catch it up. For now, thank you, and again, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. By the way, if you would like to get some services from Vanso Movers, feel free to call the number.